change the shape of the shoulder.
That's true. That's true. Okay, you know what? Maybe you need some of the Joy Mangano hangers.
Yes,
they have a design like curved on the shoulder for that very reason.
I'm glad you tuned me in.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
We have to talk about this sweater.
I
Everyone
love this
keeps
sweater.
asking about it. Look at how beautiful this is.
It really, and it feels as beautiful as it is
so
because it has the eyelash feather yarn.
Oh my gosh.
And the metallic chainette yarn. Now, the eyelash feather yarn is like Angora.
Yes.
And I wore it in the 50s. And you know, what's great about this, it doesn't shed.
Yes.
And there's no killing of Thumper the bunny.
This is true. This is true.
This eyelash feather yarn is recycled poly. So it's better for our environment. And we're always looking for alternate ways to cut down on our
That's so true.
carbon
And this
footprint.
you can feel good about wearing, you can feel good about purchasing. Did you notice our price point? I will let you know, this sweater, when it was full price, is perfectly reviewed. And that is not easy to achieve.
Team, please listen.
Right? And something as subjective as fashion, right? Perfectly reviewed. It is the softest thing at $29.95. I mean, this looks and feels like one of those sweaters you would find in the high-end luxury boutiques or the department stores. They're folded very nicely in this beautiful display, and the price tag typically has a 1, 2, or 3 in front of it. This is not something I would ever guess at $29.95.
Now, you know, I have to point out that this really is a traditional crew neck with a slight puff sleeve. So what we did is take this zebra and it really slenderizes the body because the way the design goes to the center, it sort of brings your eye down. So there's a lot of little allusions to this sweater that I like. And it's interesting because Angie earlier wore the black or the gun with the faux. That's what I wore all during the holidays. This sweater with the pencil skirt. And I wore the gold with my brown faux leather pants.
That would be pretty.
And it was soft with the leather, which I really, really,
and
I loved.
Look, the length on this, now this is what's interesting to me. It says 23.5 inches. I think that is incorrect. There's no way, because do you see, maybe it's the nature of the fabric. You can pull this down over your hips if you want. You can fold it up, you can blouse it. I even did the front tuck with plenty of room to spare. It is definitely going to give you coverage. Stay true to size on this one. It's meant to be semi-fitted, so it's fitted in the bust, but it definitely only skims the body, hugs your curves, and so it's not going to be too tight. You have that beautiful balloon sleeve detail. So Kenya, for example, she wears a 1X, and this is the 1X. She's a dress size 16, 18, and it fits her like a glove. This is exactly how it should be, skimming the body, right? It's not tight. Her pant is velour,
and it has this little seed pearls that I like sewn on, which you don't see as clearly on television, but they're dyed to match.
Look at that.
The design, which I love.
And I love that you can really see the eyelash, the little eyelash design. It is so soft. And it's so funny because you were talking about Angora in the 50s being like a staple. And even when I was growing up, my sister is almost 6 years older than me, and I remember she was in high school, and she had this, it was like a hot pink Angora sweater that she had gotten from my mom, and I just couldn't wait till I could fit into it and wear it as well, because it was so feminine and fluffy and soft. And
I love it.
This is like that.
You know, you see it sometimes in vintage stores,
absolutely.
you know, but it's hard to find Angora. I mean, this makes more sense today. Because
easier to care for as well.
And you can machine wash, which is hard to believe that you can throw this
into the washing machine. I would, I mean, cold cycle, right? And lay it flat to dry. Take care of it.
Take care of it precious. Because, and you know, I said that was the softest. I don't know which. There is a race here.
I know. I want to like cuddle up.
This feels more like, but this is really feels like a cozy, soft sweater.
And I'll show you.
Nothing itchy at all.
No, and I'll show you the underside too. All of those gorgeous seed beads.
Dyed to match.
Seed pearls. I'm thinking seed beads. I had a jewelry show yesterday. They are very securely woven on, and you don't. There's nothing underneath that you would even know that they're there. So everything touching your skin.
You don't feel them.
You have no idea. They just look look beautiful, and they will catch the light when you're outside.
When you're out.
I will say the gold, also you can really see that little bit of metallic shimmer in the threading. It's almost like, it looks like Christmas tinsel to me. It's so beautiful.
I wore both of these during the holidays.
Did you? Yes.
But
that would be such a perfect
year-round.
top.
They're pretty. They're just, and they're not so bulky that you can't layer over it. You can put a sweater. I mean, you can put a blazer.
Well, I had your swing jacket on
you did, of
earlier.
Course. What am I thinking?
Yeah, and it did. It worked perfectly because it's warm and it's fluffy, but it's not such a thick fabrication that you feel bulky or you can't layer with your other pieces. I'm going to give you some quantity updates, and I missed what you said. I'm sorry, earlier in my ear, but we have we have the two options. I'm wearing the gold. You see right now Kenya is wearing it in what we're calling the gunmetal. If you love that gunmetal, we have 500 left. That's it, okay? Because, and I think what's happening is this new sale price on a perfectly reviewed sweater, it's like the perfect storm. You definitely want to get it home, especially when you consider the flex payment as well at $9 and change. You know, I stopped at a coffee shop on my way in this morning. I got a tiny espresso and one of those egg bites, and it was $11.
I know.
So,
I mean...
coffee and an egg bite or a beautiful sweater designed by Jaclyn Smith. You pick. I'm skipping coffee for one day for that, for sure. What a deal.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's amazing, the price point. It's free.
I know, it's
amazing.
really beautiful. And this is something that you can work into any style. Again, Angie looks a little more boho. We've got Kenya, who's looking very chic and like ready for a night out with the black velour pants and the black boots. So this can definitely be styled any way you please.
Any way you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to have something that can be kind of like a workhorse in your wardrobe.
Yeah.
And I love what you said about the animal print.
Yeah,
it's almost
slenderizing. It's an illusion.
I didn't notice it until you pointed it out.
Takes the eye down to the center.
It all kind of
illusion
comes to
is
a point.
important in fashion. I mean, you really see it on you.
Yeah.
More than hanging here.
And you know, a lot of times with a sweater too, that's a concern for us, like that we're gonna look like we've widened ourselves instead of
a pound heavier, but it doesn't. It's a beautiful illusion, and it has the rib cuff. That's a longer rib cuff, because I sometimes during the winter bring it down.
Yep, just like that. See?
Like that. It's beautiful like that.
Oh no, okay. Gunmetal, we now have 400 left. I just updated maybe 3 minutes ago. So this may not make it into the later shows. We're supposed to show it later, but we'll see what happens. The gold here, that one, how are we doing on quantity there? Gold, we have 400 as well. Okay, so final 800 here. Sizing is extra small through 3X. I would highly recommend stay true to size on this. You do not need to go up.
No, you do not.
Right. Just the nature of the way that it's cut in this fabrication, you can see on everybody how it's not tight. Nothing in your line is tight. I've noticed it's very easy,
forgiving,
elegance. Yes, just kind of skims your curves.
Yeah, constricted. It's
so
hard.
beautiful.
Especially
look how good
when
everybody
you're
looks.
A multitasking woman.
Yes.
And we all are, it seems today.
It's true. You know what's exciting? We have 72 brand new customers picking up this sweater, meaning these are customers who have never shopped HSN ever, so you are their very first purchase.
Oh gosh,
welcome
that's
to
exciting.
HSN,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you for joining me.
Yes, and this is Jaclyn's 2-year anniversary at HSN, which I cannot believe.
I can't either.
I feel
it's
like that
by.
flew, and this is our first time finally working together. I'm like, how did 2 years go by and I didn't get to do this?
I knew everybody, but it's really a wonderful organization. Everybody. Oh, God, I'm in awe of all of you because you know what you're doing and you make it your own, and that makes it so much easier for
I will
designer.
say, we too as a company were so excited when you were joining the HSN family because I think it makes fashion accessible. Like this is very high caliber, high-end fabric choices, the construction, the quality of these pieces, and it's something that we're really proud to be able to bring to the masses at affordable, attainable price points.
I've always believed that's the main thing, that you don't have to spend a fortune to have beautiful clothes.
Sure.
Just being a smart shopper.
Yeah.
And certainly what I've learned from HSN, not only can you bring the price point down, but the way you shop is such a bonus in life.
Yeah.
You know, having it sent, and if it doesn't fit, you send it back.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're hired.
I'm hired.
I forgot to mention free exchanges, see?
Yeah, great exchanges. It's a plus.
It's true. We give you, so you have a full 30 days. So when you receive your package, not only do you get to try it on, wear it, see if you love it, you also have that full 30 days for exchanges. So let's say you did decide you wanted a different size or a different color. We even will pay for the return shipping. So it truly does not cost you a thing, which is more than I can say for a lot of companies out there.
Right.
Sometimes you want to exchange and you end up paying the
if
fees
it isn't
for that.
within a certain amount of time, forget it.
Yes. So
and that's some major department stores.
You can shop very easily with us and with confidence. So we only have a couple minutes left on this sweater. For anybody just joining us, maybe we can give the full tour again, because this is such a soft, elegant sweater.
It's in this feather eyelash yarn with the metallic chainette. Eyelash yarn, I mean, it's the replacement, or the alternative, I should say, to Angora.
Yes.
And so if you weren't listening before, it's better for our environment. You're not killing Thumper the bunny.
This is true.
And, you know, it cuts down on our carbon footprint. It's better for the environment.
Yes, and it will last longer for you.
It will.
You can machine wash
it doesn't
this.
shed.
Right.
You can put it in, okay, that's perfect. You can put it in the washing machine.
Right.
As a grandmother, I know the importance of that. I mean, because I'm picking them up, they're spilling on themselves, on me. So it's nice to have something that's
and you know, instead of
washable.
worrying so much about your sweater that you spent $200 on that you now have to drive to the dry cleaner, you just enjoy the fact that your sweet grandchild was giving you a big hug, and maybe their treat spilled on your sweater.
That's right, and that makes you love it more.
Yeah, 100%.
And to be a slave to clothing is not my goal in life.
We don't want the clothes to wear us, right? We get to wear them.
That's
so
right.
Everything you see, you will be able to launder at home. We are approaching 400 of these sweaters gone in the last few minutes, and that's very exciting. It is a brand new sale price point, $29.95. It was originally $59, which in my opinion is still a fabulous price point for the quality.
I think it's amazing.
Once you get this home and you touch it, you will understand.
Well, you understand.
what we're saying.
I'm keep touching it.
It
It's
is.
soothing,
You can't
it's
stop.
Yeah.
You really can't, and it doesn't.
It's cozy.
Nothing has shed. It doesn't get staticky, I've noticed, because I put mine on at probably 9:30 this morning while I was preparing the show and everything. No static, I have no shedding, there's no wrinkles in this. I mean, very easy wear. And I love the sleeve, by the way. You gave us a really
it's
fun
a little
puff.
slight puff sleeve, and it doesn't itch.
Yes, beautiful.
You know, sometimes sweaters can be scratchy and itchy, but
not this
we don't
one.
put them in the collection if they are.
We are down to our
but
final
this one's
couple
super soft.
hundred. So the gunmetal, we have about 300 now available. That's the one that Kenya has on. Kenya wears a 1X, and she is a dress size 16, 18. She's 5'10", so you can see the length is covering her hips. Angie wears a medium, and she's a dress size, I believe, 8. Are you an 8, 10, somewhere around there, right? 8, 6, 8, okay. And then how tall are you, Angie? 5'9", so you can get an idea of the length. I'm more on the petite size. I'm 5'2", and sometimes with sweaters you worry, is it going to be overwhelming? Not at all. Look, I'm gonna open this up so that you can
blouse it
easily. And then so you look at this. You shimmy
tuck.
it up a bit. You can do the little half tuck and just let it kind of hang. It's so comfortable. You can pull just the sleeves a little bit. Maybe you've got all your jewelry on. So enjoy this piece. Very, very popular today. So congratulations if you grabbed yours. If you didn't get a chance to watch that full presentation, go to hsn.com and you can type in the item number for this sweater, which is